What's good, everyone? This is Jin on the Jin&Nolar channel, so welcome back for another session and showcase. I wanted to go ahead and show the test run on the EZA for the Super Saiyan Goku. Now, this one is one of those units that I've got very fond memories of because it is my very first SSR in my deck, and I've been playing 6+ years, so you can kind of imagine the level of nostalgia and why I have no reservations about assigning sticker effects to this unit. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and talk about the unit upgrades and also just be able to show you guys how the unit performs overall on events like Infinite Dragon Ball history. So with the EZA comes the stats of Super Saiyan category Ki plus 3 HP attack and defense increase of 77%, or Agility, Tech, or Strength type Ki plus 3 HP attack and defense increase of 40%. Not really great of a leader skill, but from a secondary leader skill from Battlefield, it could be potentially beneficial. Now, from a super attack standpoint, this guy will raise attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to enemy, and that equivalent should be a multiplier of 30%, I believe. And then basically, for the passive skills, an attack and defense increase of 100%, attack and defense increase of 70%, and all allies Ki plus 3 and HP attack and defense increase of 30% when HP is 50% or more, and then defense will increase by 200% and high chance of guarding all attacks when HP is 49% or less. So I did make sure to at least include a couple of rotations where the HP was 49% or less. In terms of links, I don't have it fully maxed out at level 10. I think it's a combination of anywhere from like level 7 to level 9. Maybe there might be one at level 10. I'm not sure. I can't remember on top of my head. But from a link skill standpoint, at level 10, Golden Warrior is going to be all enemies defense minus 10% and Ki plus 1. Saiyan Warrior race will be attack increase of 10%. Super Saiyan will be attack increase of 15%. Z Fighters is attack increase of 20%. Prepare for battles Ki plus 2 and attack and defense increase of 5%. Kamehameha will be attack increase of 10% when performing a super attack. And Shattering the Limit will be Ki plus 2 and attack and defense increase of 5%. In terms of categories, it's Pure Saiyans, Goku's family, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, and Turtle School. And I believe with the EZA stats at 100% potential, you're looking at HP of 12,566. Attack is 12,268 and defense is 7,744. So a little bit light on the defense side, but I think the passive skill, more than makes up for it. I mean, it is a pretty big improvement considering how he was beforehand. I mean, before the EZA, all he had was from a super attack causes extreme damage to enemy, and passive skill was literally just all allies Ki plus 2 and attack increase of 20% when HP is 50% or above. Now at the time, the passive skill is actually not too bad, but obviously in the current state of Dokkan, it's a little bit light. So I'm certainly happy that they actually announced and implemented and rolled out this EZA, because I don't know, for maybe a lot of you guys watching right now can kind of understand. It's very nice when you have all these old units, kind of being brought back to light a little bit and a little bit more relevant. I'm not saying this guy's like super broken, on team builds or anything, but at the very least, I mean, this guy does have like good attack and defense buffs, as well as providing that Ki plus 3 and attack and defense increase of 30%. And the only criteria for that is literally just having HP 50% or above, which is more than achievable on a regular basis. I mean, as long as you build good teams, like, you'll be able to maximize that. And the 49% or less in HP, secondary passive of defense going up by 200%, high chance of guarding all attacks. I mean, it could certainly be beneficial in like the tougher event settings, but from what I've noticed, he still does take some decent hits in terms of like super attacks from even bosses from Infinite Dragon Ball history. So in my opinion, I think it's more beneficial from the the key support and attack and defense buff to allies. I mean, that's probably what I'm going to be utilizing the unit on a more regular basis, more so than just the secondary passive skill set. Now, Nolar, my counterpart, will be covering the Strength Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta showcase, so that'll be coming up either later on today or possibly tomorrow. But we kind of broke it out where you know, I would be covering one unit, and he'd be covering the other. So, you know, certainly be on the lookout for that. Once it goes up, I'll make sure to put it in the pinned comment with the link to the video itself as well. In terms of like the overall team build that I use for the showcase itself, I pretty much linked the guy up with the EZA Tech Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan from the Worldwide Celebration like 2 years ago. They share a lot of links across the board, and I think the only one missing is the Z Fighters link, where I did include units like, for example, the Namek Saga Super Saiyan Goku that you're seeing right now, which I do also have at level 10 links across the board at 100% potential. So if you want to see this guy in an optimal setting, because he does put up some pretty good numbers, and obviously the defensive capabilities of that unit is also, you know, still very impressive. So if you want to see a dedicated showcase for that guy, I've got it ready. So just let me know, give me the green light, and you know, I can push that out and kind of give you guys like my commentary as to what I think about the unit and, you know, the current state of Dokkan. So let me know in the comments if you want to see it. If I see enough interest in it, I can certainly go ahead and push that out and show you guys how the unit performs with, you know, level 10 links across the board and 100% potential in the potential system. So I'll be looking in the comments for that one. In terms of like other units included, I did include the Great Saiyan, great support, especially, you know, against like extreme type enemies. Definitely gets like a even more upgrade in those settings. So, you know, obviously provides like a 30% toward attack and defense. I also think he provides a key boost I think of 3. So very good unit in that regard. And I think I threw in a couple of different units, like having the Super Saiyan Goten and Trunks, the Dokkan Fest unit, physical type. Obviously, I ran a hybrid team. Basically, it's a Kamehameha team, but instead of just using double leads of AGL LR Gohan, I included my lead to be the LR Gohan, I think, and then the friend lead was basically the Gohan or Goten and Trunks, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty much the format with that. I basically, it helps out with the rotations, where I didn't want to use one of the AGL or Gohans as the floaters, basically, is the reasoning behind that. I kind of wanted to keep the rotations a little bit clean and not having any overlaps, basically. I also did include the free-to-play LR Master Roshi from the 6-year anniversary, because the AGL Goku is included in the Turtle School category. So with that being said, LR Roshi does provide a pretty nice little boost to Turtle School category allies, so that's kind of why he's on there as well. It's actually a pretty big buff, like 40% toward Turtle School allies on the team. So as you can see, you know, depending on how you build the team, you can activate all links, and you know, having one support unit, which is the Tech Goku and Gohan, you're able to maximize, you know, the rotations for at least the AGL Goku. Now it's kind of interesting too, right? Because if you throw in the Great Saiyan into the mix as a floater, you essentially got a rotation with 3 units that are technically support type units. You know, they're all providing buffs in their passes or whatnot, so that can certainly make them a very you know, powerful rotation in some regards. So that's kind of, you know, typically I hate to do like the double support rotations unless like the units I'm showcasing absolutely need it, but in this case, I figured it'd be okay to kind of just blend it in a little bit. I'm not, you know, I'm obviously throwing in certain floaters that aren't providing any support just to kind of maximize activating all the links. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the format with that. Now, I have to go back and check the Vegeta's stats, but it'll be interesting to see how that unit compares to the AGL Goku. I kind of wanted to knock this one out first because, you know, of course, like being my very first SSR unit and considering how long I played, yeah, there's a lot of nostalgia with the unit, and I'm very, very happy. It's almost like the level of Trohan in a way, where he finally got the, you know, EZA and somewhat more, a little bit more relevant. I'm always happy to see units in the dark ages kind of come back to light a little bit. So it's very, very nice, nice little sentimental value, I guess, tacked onto it. So I mean, you know, at the end of the day, he's usable. He's a great support. I think you can throw him certainly as a floater, and his defense is certainly much better. Attack obviously as well, but yeah, that's probably the way to go about it if you do decide to utilize this guy on a team at some point. Alright, so this is the 100% showcase with the EZA Super Agility Super Saiyan Goku on the Kamehameha team setting with mostly level 10 links, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later.